Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Happy Paimonday, everybody. Joel, how's it going? It's been a while. Hold on. I never know how to wear the hat. It doesn't help that it's on top of the headphones. But, hold on. It's got a bit of white showing on this side, right? Where is it? It's a pain in the ass every time. Because it doesn't stay up like his does. You know, he has hair to support it. Yeah, good enough. And the, I don't know if you see them, but the things beside the flower are prickly on the costume. So you don't really want to have them just digging into your scalp. But yeah, that's it. We're here. We're playing Genshin. Saturday was fun. Playing with Joel and Mavi. I learned something on Saturday. I learned that you should level up your artifacts. I didn't know that +0 artifacts were no good. But yeah, let's do it. Anecdote time. Today they're in Not Cry, so I'm kind of concerned, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You tell me, though. Higher numbers, yeah, I don't know. I guess I have a golf mindset, even though I've never played a round of golf. I have that mentality. Maybe mini putt counts. What if I'm under this thing when it reaches down? Nothing happens. Alright, let's go see Nefa. I guess she's inside. This isn't a spoiler, is it? I hope it's not. Where is she? Did I not have to go inside? Shouldn't be okay. Oh, there she is. Oh, Aino. Is that Aino sleeping on the bed? Might be the one in the tavern. Oh, okay, okay. Inefa? Is she asleep? Oh no, it's Yahoda.
Why is Yahoda here? And she's asleep?
Well, they're all sleeping.
Hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea for us to leave. Maybe we should ask Aino for help.
Keyword detected. Meditative state suspended.
Woo! You gave Paimon a fright!
Do robots need to meditate?
No. However, it was Yahoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving her stress.
Yahoda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
Did Nefer assign her another job?
I do not know. However, Yahoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could. First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of crumb cakes. By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module.
Yeah, she's a wee bit stressed. Did it work?
It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumb cookies with incredible efficiency. Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on. Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy.
But I'm guessing it didn't work.
It did not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission, and so rushed off to complete it. After she returned, she crouched down in a corner, hugging her knees and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. I basically crawled the whole way. If Boss Neff finds out, I'm dead meat. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another try.
Boss Neff. No, wasn't me. Didn't steal your tea. Ugh.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehoda's fast asleep.
She's starting to talk in her sleep. So it was because of Nefer after all along.
I do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used to enhance self-awareness. For an ordinary person, this deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would pose a threat to her personal safety.
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehoda fell asleep anyway? Could she have been so tired that she just passed out?
In truth, I do not understand either. All I can do is tell you what happened before. When Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly said to me, "Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I'd be dead meat." I answered her, "Very well, I will remain here by your side." After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept. After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
Dummy robot. This is something I did myself.
In any case, it's good that she is getting the rest she needs. Maybe we should let her sleep in peace.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. However, do note that I can only hold 2 hands at once. Oh, by the way, I have leftover crumb cocky bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the other. Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
How could anyone not like Inefa? There's an exquisite chest here? Oh, this one. Wow, you can access it all the way from here? Well, we'll leave it. It's not mine, it's theirs. We shouldn't touch it. Alright, cool. So, now let's speak to Flynn's. He's probably doing some stand-up comedy, knowing Flynn's. Is this the easiest one to get to? Oh yeah, let me show you the chest I was talking about. I think it was this one. No? Other one. Was it this one? Yeah, there we go. See? Remarkable chest. Right here. Right beside the waypoint. Now it's just gonna stay closed forever.
Let's go jumping in puddles and see
Oops.
who can make the biggest... Let's roll!
Oh, there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Inefa's here too. Interesting. It gives you
Okay,
anxiety.
It was just an old circuit. Nothing serious.
For somebody like me, who actually like thrives on 100% completion, it's like it's almost therapeutic to leave things like that. I guess it's because I realized that with Genshin, I've already missed all those limited weapons. I've already missed all those limited events. Probably other things too. And it's like I just have to really accept that I can't get everything.
Such remarkable efficiency, Miss Inefa. If it weren't for you, this streetlight would have had me stumped. If it had proven beyond fixing, I may have had to take my own lantern and hang it in its place.
But see, it's a joke. He's telling amazing jokes right now. Luckily, things didn't get to that point.
Aino previously proposed a solution. She said she could train the Ratniki so they'd have the basic knowledge to perform simple tasks, like repairing circuits. That way, you wouldn't need to inform Aino every time a streetlight goes out and then wait in the dark until I arrive to repair it.
The Ratniki are responsible for fixing the lights?
Yes and no. Strictly speaking, maintaining the brightness of the lights has been their traditional role. Before the use of Kuvaki became widespread, the streetlights were powered by regular oil. Back then, people were needed to light and extinguish the flames. Because of how dangerous said streets were at night, the Ratniki took on this role. They already carried lanterns, in any case, and were adept at using them while fighting. But as I'm sure you've already noticed, the current streetlights are powered by Kuvaki, and it's not so easy to light or extinguish them using traditional means. Because of this, whenever a light goes out nowadays, all I can do is stand here helplessly and wait for a professional to come along and solve the problem.
Why don't you let Aino give you some training?
Aino organized an engineering seminar, but all the Ratniki made excuses to leave halfway through. They said things like, I have an urgent task, or I need to go on patrol, or it's time for me to make a report.
I didn't leave. It is, after all, disrespectful to the host to leave a seminar early.
True, but the biscuits you brought were too much of a distraction for Aino. She stopped teaching completely. And then I was so busy trying to stop her from eating that I could not take over the seminar. So please, the next time you attend a class of any kind, don't bring anything sweet that might attract Aino's attention. And don't bring any toys either.
I promise I won't.
Please say it in full. The last time you promised not to bring anything sweet, you brought a toy, and Aino was completely unable to continue.
I promise I won't bring anything sweet, any toys, or anything else that might unduly divert Miss Aino's attention.
That's better. I'll notify you when she next holds an engineering class. For now, I have to pick some laka berries for her. Goodbye.
Traveler, do you know of anything else besides sweet treats, toys, and small fluffy animals that might keep Miss Aino quiet for a while? Half an hour shall suffice.
I think you... Wait, what? If you can't take any items, why not try bringing a companion instead? I'm confused. Is Flynn's trying to get out of the class? I think you'd be better off studying. No, well, I don't know. Well, if you can't take any items, why not try bringing a companion instead?
A companion? Oh, that is inspired. Perhaps I should ask Miss Nefer if she can send Miss Yehoda to accompany me.
Just don't say it was me who gave you the idea.
Naturally. The only reason I wish to ask Miss Yehoda to attend is that if I am to swim in the great ocean of knowledge, I'd very much like someone else to enjoy Miss Aino's educational ablutions.
Ablution! Ablution! Oh my god, it happened. It happened. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Did you, when you saw this event or anecdote, did you notice it? I'm so surprised. I kind of want to take a screenshot. Is it possible to take a screenshot in the game, or do I have to go? I mean, I'll just get it from whatever, from the recording. Let me mark it. Oh man, I can't believe it. And what? Well, no, but I don't want to get up and do it. I'll just get the snapshot. But it's amazing.
Considering the strength of Miss Yehoda's relationship with the two of you, I believe she would be the perfect candidate to go with me.
Yes, that's the joke. He acts all innocent, but he's trying to weasel out of the course. Well, why does he even go to the course in the first place? He's got to have reasons, right? Anyway, we did it. We did the tails. The next thing I want to do is I learned, and we can do this in my favorite spot, to be a nice guy. Well, I don't know.
Raining already?
It's hard to be a nice guy while you're being a weasel, I guess. But yeah, I learned, or I understood each of the constellations. So we are going to unlock them right now. I wanted to do it on the stream. So this one, pretty straightforward. Charged attacks, less stamina consumption, increase the damage. There we go. And then increase the level of the skill. Straightforward. This one, this is the one that I want to test out, but I'll try it out after. When the shield expires or is destroyed, 400% of the attack as geo damage. I think that's great. So we got that. And then this is just level increase to the burst. Only one left. And I know what this one does too, so I'll be able to get it immediately. But yeah, those old characters are much easier to understand than the new ones. Alright, let's continue the Archon quest. Well, we will once we do the thing that I'm supposed to do now, before I continue the Archon quest. You encounter Lama who is deep in thought at the Frost Moon Enclave. Yeah, simpler times is right. I don't know what the deal is here. I don't know why she's interrupted.
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed, but that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror. And even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still... dig it out. You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge, even for you.
Hold on, I thought, isn't this a world quest? Why is it voiced?
Huh? You really can summon every ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke, even if the ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here. Looks like we've got a weasel thief and a heated argument with a bird.
Are they arguing over how to split the loot? Oh, planning a joint heist? Are they arguing over how to split the loot?
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job. But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach, and they're not exactly being diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken. All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that? From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now, so be good and pipe down a little.
Huh, it really did quiet down. Being able to understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
Trust me, Paimon, you would not enjoy it very much at all.
That sounded ominous. I have chills running down my spine.
Don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen, and it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although, that being said, I do sometimes find it quite overwhelming. I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside. This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
From the forest to the waterfront. Wherever there are animals around.
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
She's got to go to a place that has no animal life whatsoever. Just some sort of cyberpunk-esque place. It's non-stop chatter wherever you go.
Alright. Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to be. Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering? And suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
We both know it takes more than a little chirping to wake you up. How many times have I had to shake you awake?
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath. Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked. Although, now that the Traveler's here, we might just have the solution to our problem.
I got friends in high places too. I just need a little time to get a crew together. What is this, the Italian job?
No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon mirror by a previous moonchanter. But for someone of your talents, I'm sure it will be a simple task.
Created by a previous moonchanter?
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
Again, I don't understand the point of this. Like, why is she suddenly... This isn't related to the thing that we started with the little girl down there. Why is this suddenly more important than whatever we were doing? Just explain to me why, and I'll accept it. well, whatever. Oh, that's it. Damn. That was a
Here we
small
are.
thing.
What you see now is the moon mirror, within which the lunar semblance is sealed.
Oh, must be a pretty precious statue if they went to all this effort to steal it away. Will there be some traps inside? You know, the kind that send arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
I'm used to this sort of thing.
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
But from the looks of it, this weasel thief doesn't work for free.
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it one more the next time we meet.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel. Oh wait, that tracks. Now considering that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian! Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
Hey, don't... Why are there no sound effects for this? Like, couldn't the Traveler have some sort of default grunts? The voice actor of the Traveler just have default grunts or something? Like, oh, hey, ooh. But no, it's just dead silent when the weasel jumps on his head. Hey, don't climb onto me. Not the hair, not the hair! Yeah.
Come on, be nice to our guests.
So, how do I help? How will we get this mechanism open?
To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
But how do we make sure we activate them simultaneously?
That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky. It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
Oh, I actually have to climb up. There's another mirror. Oh, is it on the other side? There we go. What? Oh, I see. Oh my god, I thought I actually have to go inside. Okay, I get it, I get it.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now. Huh? The way out has been blocked. Could you try that again?
Oh, that's funny.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
Such a convoluted mechanism.
What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that. He probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Lalma, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
In terms of Mora? Not much, I suspect. It's crudely fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the moon chanter of that era, and to the Frost Moon scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for your help. I knew I had judged you correctly. The moon mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed with your mechanism operating skills.
What is it saying, Lalma?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join him on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world.
It's true that I've opened a ton of chests, though.
From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
Okay. Bye then. Didn't even give us a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt. And it certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Uh-oh. We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child. It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, and we still need to figure out how to get this statue back to our library. It seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all.
Answering Lauma's call, the animals emerge from the forest. With their help, the lunar semblance slowly makes its way to the library. Well, how? Did they... Can you actually enter the mirror?
Oh. That all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
Indeed. And you two have my thanks for that. Please, take these fruits and quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods. And after that, forgive me, but I have another request to make of you.
Sure, what do you need?
I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library?
Of course. I'll bring you whatever I find.
You have my sincere gratitude. On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions.
I'm gonna get back to that fruit now. Hang on. Where'd all the fruit go?
Oh boy. That was some seriously tasty fruit. So much better than Paimon's used to.
These animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit.
Again, no sound.
This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Awesome! Thanks so much!
Why did she just say exactly what I said? Joint meeting point construction unlocked. Share the... Oh, I couldn't read that fast. You can obtain Luna sigils. Ah, this is the equivalent of, you know, geo sigils and all the other stuff. You can obtain Luna sigils during your adventures in Notcry. After meeting certain criteria, these sigils can be used to contribute to the construction of meeting points, increasing your construction level and earning valuable resources. I see. Still don't know why it was voiced. Were the other sigil quest things voiced? Closer to the way they did in Natlan? I don't even remember how... What did they do in Natlan? Because I don't do this stuff, right? Like, I did it for a few of them, but then I just stopped. See? Good thinking. Hide the UI so you can see the nice wallpaper. But yeah, it's fine. We're not going to do this now. Not sigil quests, but you know, like, making the tree in Inazuma better. Not better, but like stronger. Or, I guess, yeah, Geo didn't really have anything. But yeah, the one in Inazuma, the thing on Dragon Spine, picking up all those Ashen Hearts, or whatever they are, I don't remember. Yeah. It's similar, right? Like, you get more and you unlock and you progress. Or do you mean no quest getting them? Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess they just kind of started. Ah, okay. But it's not as grandiose as Natlan's tribe quests, right? Anyway, let's continue. Wait, what did that say? Return to the Curatorium of Secrets. Ever do ominous mists rise at night, and ever will perilous schemes brew in the darkness. But I'm glad it was a short quest. Still don't know how it was voiced. Hey, Convy. How goes it? How's the MacBook Neo treating you? The tribe quests were tied to the characters' story quests. Here they're not really. Mostly because most characters don't have story quests. Ah, they're integrated. Yeah, I read about that. How that's one of the reasons why I guess is elongated, is that the story quests are part of the Archon quest. I'm doing well. Yeah. Same old, same old.
Oh, you're back. I just made you all a pot of tea. Better drink it while it's hot.
Boss Neff, you wouldn't believe how scary our day has been. Seriously, I am never, ever taking random jobs like that ever again. You hear me?
It's treating you very well. You benchmarked Cyberpunk. That's crazy. That's impressive, yeah. Wait, it runs on Mac? Huh. That's cool.
Oh, come on now. You even faced the wild hunt and lived to tell the tale. What's left to be afraid of?
Wait a sec, how did you? Oh, right. Like you told us before, your business is dealing in information.
Huh? Boss Neff. The teacups. Why is there one missing? Did you think I wasn't coming back?
My. How could you think that of me? You know the rules. If a member of staff wants tea, they pour it themselves. Your cup's sitting safe and sound right there, in the cupboard.
Member of staff? Does that mean you're accepting me back?
Wasn't that the deal?
Boss Neff! You're the best boss ever!
You never change, do you? Everything turned out fine, no? You found exactly what you were looking for. Yet there you are, sulking away as usual.
Nefer, that medicine we discussed before, the one for congenital Kuvaki sensitivity, I need you to get it for me.
And how do you expect me to find something like that for you in the middle of the night? You'll have to wait till morning, at the very least.
I need it right now.
All right. I'll see what I can do. But you know urgent means extra charge, right?
Thank you.
You know what? You do seem a little different.
In a good way? Or a bad way?
You gonna try the PS3 emulator? Ooh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Who can say? I'll take it either way, so long as you don't start making a habit of asking me for ridiculous favors.
What are you gonna play? What's the first game you're gonna try on the PS3 emulator?
Traveler, Paimon, a lot has happened these past few days. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Hey, don't mention it. That's what we're here for.
Skate 3. Alright, yeah. It's a good choice. I guess you can see if it's better than the new one, right? What's the new one called? And you played the new one, I think you said. Don't forget, your family believe and trust in you too.
You're right. And tonight, I'm planning on telling them everything.
It's just called Skate. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can imagine the old one being different. Not a fan of the new one, art style and progressions. Yeah, okay. I'm sure they changed quite a lot to accommodate modern standards.
Tonight? Isn't it a bit late already?
The moon shines brightly this night. What better time for the Frost Moon Scions to usher in a new dawn for truth?
I'll support you and be there for you.
Thank you for your kind words. But before I do, there's one more thing we need to deal with.
Oh yeah! Now that we have the moon marrow.
You'll have to forgive me. I used too much of my strength in the battle earlier. I fear I won't be able to help you uncover the truth of the past. Not right away, at least.
That's fine. We're gonna be in Nokrai for a while anyway, so there's no rush, right?
The way the missions or story plays is so boring. It's always the same? Okay. What kind of, like... In Skate 3, did you also have missions? The only one that I played was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. And I know it's more arcadey, but I liked the way that you had to like collect different things in each level. You know, it honestly reminds you of like Super Mario 64 and all those other 3D Mario games, where you have to collect stars, and each star requires a different thing to do, that you have to do. Your health is more important. Besides, I trust you.
Thank you. But there's another problem. How to keep the moon marrow safe now?
Huh? Can't we just return it to your secret chamber?
The seal has been broken. Even if it were restored, now that the wild hunt has gotten in once, there's no guarantee that it won't happen again.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Back when the Frost Moon Scion's bloodline still ran strong, in special circumstances, a moon chanter could act as a vessel, safeguarding the relic within their own body. But it is a grueling trial of will and endurance. The moon chanter who did this only lasted 2 days. As for me, I might be able to last 5, at most.
Hold on. You'd be using your body as a vessel?
Yes. You can think of it like dropping a red-hot ball of iron into a bucket of water. How long the water lasts depends entirely on the bucket's size.
If that's the case, maybe I can give it a try.
Pardon?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. You've always held up pretty well against the abyss. Surely the moon mirror can't be any more dangerous than that.
It's not at all that I don't trust you, but it's too risky.
But we're out of options, aren't we? Might as well give it a shot.
Paimon's right. I'm willing to take the risk.
All right. Well, I'll be right by your side. If anything feels off, please tell me immediately.
So the story is that you're trying to sell boards, 1 million. You get cosmetics as you progress. You get a variety of stuff you gotta do. You actually get to see the characters and not just hear them on a phone call like the new one. Ah, okay. Interesting. You sell boards. Okay. I'm assuming you can sell more than one at a time to be able to get up to 1 million, right? What do I need to do?
Here, hold it in your hands. Feel its power. Imagine you're a lake, a cluster of stars. Let the moon become a part of you.
Whoa! It went into your body!
How is that? Are you feeling any discomfort?
None at all. But I seem more attuned to the Kuvaki than I was before. When I close my eyes, I can sense something far off, beyond the false sky. So that's the true frost moon.
Astonishing. Not even the slightest hint of lingering fluctuations. It's as if all that power just sank to the bottom of the ocean. Well, looks like we won't have to worry about the wild hunt catching its scent now.
Phew! Paimon knew you have special abilities, but still, you never fail to amaze.
You do lines and tricks, video parts, add more stuff. That gains you popularity and sells boards. Oh, okay. So it's not like you're dealing them out individually. It's just more of like, you're just trying to get popular. You're trying to build your popularity. I see.
Hmm? Did I miss something just now?
Yes.
That's cool, though.
And it was nothing short of a miracle.
Not something I'd be interested in then. Anyway, here's the medicine you asked for. This is all I've got for today. I'll have someone send the rest over when we have it.
Thank you, Nefer. I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
Please stop being so nauseatingly friendly. It's creeping me out. So, what exactly did you all go through during that wild hunt attack? I'd prefer to hear it straight from you. A phantom that can mimic the appearance of others. Quite different from what we've seen before.
It disappeared right in front of me, but I think it'll be back.
Yeah, and both times it appeared, its goal was pretty clear. It seems like it was after the moon marrow.
And on both occasions, it was accompanied by the wild hunt, too. It appears there must be some close connection between the two.
I must say, I don't often see you look this serious, Nefer.
Too late in the day for thinking, that's all. We'll pick this up again later. You all feel free to keep chatting, though. Just don't forget to lock up when you leave.
On that note, Traveler, please keep the moon marrow stored within your body for the time being.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if instead of, storing it however he stored it, he keistered it? He keistered the moon marrow? Come on. I know they would never do that, but my mind goes places. New one is, there's this part of town. Come here, listen to an old character explain how to do tricks you probably already know how to do. So you get points to buy a shitty loot box that gives you stuff that you could buy at Walmart. So it gives you stuff you could buy at Walmart, meaning like what? Just anything? Not even skateboards and stuff? Or like cosmetics. It still gives you cosmetics, right? Just not very good cosmetics. Oh, I see. Well, they're utilitarian, I guess, right? You can get swagged out. Could you wear a big hat? Like just a giant hat? That's always funny to me, when you can wear a giant hat in a game. Like as big as you are. One of my favorite armor pieces in Dark Souls is a hat that's just like one of those, those pieces of meat in a store display, like a restaurant display where they slice like a shawarma, I guess. Is that what it is? They slice the meat and it keeps rotating, they keep slicing it, but it's giant like this. It could look like that hat would look like that giant piece of meat. It's beautiful. But it wasn't a piece of meat. They didn't have anything Lady Gaga-esque. You could be a piece of meat. That would be cool. Just a piece of bacon riding a skateboard. I'm sure somebody modded that.
We'll take it back off your hands as soon as the wild hunt's been taken care of. Once and for all.
Sure thing. Trust me. I got this.
Of course. Anyway,
a piece of steak. Okay.
If the two of you will excuse me, I'm heading back to Hisi Island now. It's time I came clean with the Frost Moon Scions.
Hey, we're coming with you! Though, guess we won't be able to do much more than cheer you on from the sidelines.
That alone means more to me than you could ever know.
Nobody had their tea. You see it in the background there? It was still steaming. That means nobody drank it. Poor Nefer.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. It seems like the Moon Chanter has something important to tell us.
I heard the relic's already been retrieved.
That's our Lady Lauma, all right.
Do what you believe is right, Lauma.
Noble scions of the Frost Moon, my kin beneath the moonlight, I hereby declare the truth to you. Long have our ancestors looked up to the Frost Moon, guided by her serene light. Yet now, she lies hidden beyond the limits of the sky.
And so, Lauma began to reveal to the Frost Moon Scions a truth long hidden within her heart. A story of a false moon and the death of gods.
Kutar was indeed born of the moon. But that does not give us the right to reap without sowing, nor clothe ourselves without the toil of weaving.
As she spoke, some who listened were stunned into disbelief, while others seemed to awaken as if from a dream.
From this day forth, the road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
After everything Lauma said last night, Paimon wonders how everyone's adjusting.
Well, we're here to find out.
by their reactions at the time. It didn't seem as intense as Paimon might have imagined. Says a lot about how much trust she commands, huh? Hey look! It's Lauma!
Welcome, both of you. The animals were most lively this morning. They told me of your coming.
Has everything been okay?
Nothing too dramatic happened, did it? No one took it so hard that they went on a binge-eating rampage and ended up cleaning up the whole pantry? Or something?
The only person who would do something like that is you, Paimon.
Hey! Paimon's just trying to lighten the mood.
Thank you for your concern. Change doesn't happen overnight, and new ideas need time to take root. But nothing as extreme as that has happened, no. Although...
Although what?
Well, just as I thought might happen, some have chosen to leave the Frost Moon Scions for good. For them, losing their faith was like losing their home. Confusion, frustration, helplessness. I saw it all, reflected in their eyes.
Only bad thing so far about the Neo is that Jellyfin doesn't seem to work. Movies never load. How do you run Jellyfin? Do you use Docker, or do you run it just directly as a... Is it a Python app? You know, you run it without Docker, which from the App Store. Oh, you mean because it's not a server, right? You're not hosting it. You're just running it as a client. You host it somewhere else? Ah. What if you just run it from the browser? Right? What if you just go to the URL on the browser? I know it's not, I mean, it should still work, right? I don't know what the difference between the app is and the... Because the Jellyfin team, some of their apps are good, some of them are not. And it depends on how much control they have over it. Because with hosting or with putting things on the App Store, it's a pain in the ass. So it's not really that, like, I'm not surprised. You don't know how to access it on the browser? I think it's just you go to the URL, same as you would. Like when you use the app, do you have to type in your PC's address? And then you go to that link. Did you get the port correct? Right, you got to type the address and then colon and then the number. I forget what the default is. You probably still use the default. And it doesn't work? That's weird. Nothing pops up as in it doesn't actually navigate anywhere? Or does it say it's like a, 404 not found, or... Because that's probably the most reliable way to access it, honestly. On PC, anyway. 404. And it's the same URL you use when you use the app. Actually, here's the question. What if you go on your host PC, where you're hosting it, and you type the address there? Does it work then?
Oh.
I respect their choice. May they carry the Frost Moon Scion's blessings far and wide, should they be willing to do so. If we meet again someday, perhaps we will be able to sit together and share stories once more.
Hope everything goes well for them.
Others sought me out afterward, though, and thanked me profusely for sharing the truth with our people. They said they used to see me as distant, even somewhat unapproachable, whereas now I seemed much closer to them. Like a friend, or even a family member.
Sounds like a win overall. Paimon thinks you did the right thing, Lauma.
So hold on. When you say it opens on the browser on your PC, is the URL localhost? Because you can't use localhost when it's from another computer. You'd need to use like 192.168. Something. You'd have to get the address of your host PC.
Thank you. Though, I wanted to ask, do I really come across as distant?
Well, maybe just a little. To people who don't know you, you are kind of tall, especially if you consider the antlers.
I see. That's a bit of a hard one. My antlers tend to grow under the moonlight, so I can't quite help it.
Just be yourself. No need to act any different. Families should be honest with each other after all.
It brings me comfort to hear you say that. By the way, how has your body been adjusting to the moon marrow?
I'm feeling absolutely fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I've also suggested to Nefer that we meet within the next few days. We need to figure out how to counter this new manifestation of the Wild Hunt. But for now, let's just relax. I want to enjoy this feeling a little longer of finally living on the bright side of the moon.
There we go. Man, it's a long quest. It worked now. Oh, well, there we go. Cool. Maybe it was just a typo.
Though the truth has been revealed, our deep connection with the moon remains unchanged. In fact, its power runs in our very veins. What has changed is our understanding of where the true moon lies, and that we must walk our own path in life without relying on a power outside of ourselves. Which is why we now say, come night or day, may the moonlight connect us.
How's the kid doing? Wait, is this the child? I'm confused. Quiet days like this. Guess they're not so bad either, huh? Goodbye. Oh, leaving already? In that case, may the moonlight shine upon you, and may you have a quiet day. I don't know, it doesn't... That's weird. Maybe this is a different... Maybe it's a different place. No, it can't be. Oh, well, whatever. Wait 2 days. Alright, let's do it. But at least you were able to get into the app, right? Are you using the browser when you do that, or are you using the Mac app? The App Store app? Oh, so even with the browser, it freezes. Is it because it's transcoding it? And the transcoding is pretty hefty? So like it freezes because it needs to transcode a bit from that point? Like if you wait, I don't know, like a minute, does it start up again? Yeah, might be transcoding it. You know, you should try to get it to transcode using the GPU instead, if you have the option to do that. Because it's going to be much faster that way. So you can transcode on the fly. Otherwise, I don't know if you... I know you like your very high quality remixes. Transcoding those on CPU will never work. Not in real time.
The wild hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
Left for us to scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Why is that guy doing jumping jacks? Like, just completely out of nowhere, he's doing jumping jacks.
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts.
Thing is, you did set it up to use GPU on the app. No, but that's something that you would have to... It would be on the server. Because it's the server that does the transcoding before it sends the stream. So I guess if you already have it set up and it works on other devices, like, does it work on another device? That's the question. Like, if you go on another device where you know it used to work correctly, does it still work there? Otherwise, yes, I wonder. Works perfectly on TV, phone, iPad. So yeah, that's weird. Maybe there is some setting though. Maybe on the browser, if you don't normally use the browser, maybe there's some setting on the browser that's like for clients as well. Because yeah, if it works on TV, it's definitely doing transcoding. TV, phone, iPad, I guarantee you it's doing transcoding, so it's working. Forget it. I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know. Ah, man, the Traveler says these stupid things, like... I identify as Paimon more than I identify as the Traveler in this game.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Should you really be proud of that? Oh, come on. Still, the Wild Hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious Phantom's plan at Star Sand Shoal. The two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where would we even begin with such an investigation?
Hey look! I know an Inefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
Let's go say hello.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. Ah, man, at least you had a different option.
Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. She'll place the orders tonight, don't you worry. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
Pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nodcry.
Hi there.
Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nodcry without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure.
He sounds nice enough, but I feel like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Niki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
The guy's still doing jumping jacks, and he has an audience. This is crazy. What is he, an influencer?
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake Craft Shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
You had the wrong setting on the server, didn't have NVIDIA as the GPU, but how did it work on TV, phone, and iPad then? That's weird. Because surely they need transcoding, no?
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, alright? It should take maybe, 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi in Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this?
Must have changed something when setting it up on the laptop? Okay, fair enough.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Birgitta.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep, and if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
We'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
Wait, he's not jumping anymore. Oh, because we need that space.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
We might not be at the right spot yet. There's probably some condition we haven't triggered.
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, oh, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Nope, not here either.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Let's try it out. Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Press the button to adjust Birgitta's height. Touch the light beam hints to collect the signals fired from the cannon. Once enough signals have been collected, Birgitta can complete her inspection and produce her results. Once Birgitta enters signal input mode, maintain her height so that she remains close to the light beam, and wait for her to finish inputting the signal. That was a terrible minigame.
Wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefit of experience, that's all.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right? The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then. Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
I'll handle it.
And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh... Huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh... We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey! Slow down! Paimon didn't catch that! What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get all this done in one go. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
After more page flipping, then even more page flipping, something happens.
Struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
I think that was one of the fastest transitions. That was 2 sentences. Really reasonably hefty sentences, and it was gone in like half a second. Good work, Paimon.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Allow me. Oh, I see. We have to make it slightly more difficult, I guess. There's no timer this time, though.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it, anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
This is
Are
the
your
perfect
tasks
time
complete?
for him to turn.
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining: 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb-cake?
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked crumb-cake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Does she have an oven inside her?
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you.
Thanks for the... I wonder where they come out. Thanks for the food. Sure enough, Sosie returns 7 minutes later on the dot. You finish installing
Things
stuff.
went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
She's like Bender, she has everything. Yeah, there's a character in One Piece that has basically the same deal. Like, he can open his stomach up and there's beer in there and other things. How do you cut in Mac? It's Command X. Just like when you copy, it's Command C, Command V for... It's all Command instead of Control. Anytime you use Control, it's probably Command.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
I was wondering why it was so, like, it suddenly got dark. It's because one of my lights went out. Ugh. One of the bulbs. Is the camera still... it's a bit darker now. Oh well.
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions.
Hold on, I need to make a note because I'm going to forget to change it.
Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
A reasonable thought, but before that, I would like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys! Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
I guess it's the same conversation for both.
Checking snack stock.
Later.
Man, what a nice relationship they have. Aino clearly has an eating disorder, and Inefa is there to stop her from having the eating disorder. There he goes. What is this guy doing, man?
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
Ah, now you show your true motives.
Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? Ah, if you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
How does one get invited then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nodcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person.
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running. But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Good point. Let's not be quite so forward then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Llama got Never to help her prep some medicine, right? We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Llama to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle.
A cunning plan if ever I heard one.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go! We're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Llama for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
This is why I wouldn't have done what they thought of doing, the Traveler and Paimon. Just be straight up with her. She's not an idiot. Like, you're talking to probably the most, what do we call her? Shrewd person? The most shrewd person in the game.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks!
Let me guess, the Wild Hunt?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
Is there anything we can do for you then?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
As a matter of fact, there is something we'd like to know.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What's there left for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Or like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of clues yourselves, no?
Well, yeah.
You know what I noticed? Everybody in Sumeru is either a researcher, just like full-on academic, somebody in academia, which is kind of like oblivious to the world, naive, or they're kind of like one of those very green forest ranger types, or there's somebody who's gone through hell. So like the people who live in the desert, people like Nefer, people like Dory, all those people who basically have been screwed over enough that they have a certain way of living. It's very different from other places in Tevat, I think.
In that case, we should keep Nodcry the paradise people say it is. At least until our respective goals have been accomplished.
Yeah, well, Nilo is different, but there's always going to be at least like one or two people, right? The ones that try to rise above it, stay positive. But even Nilo, you could see how like, yeah, even she's the exception that proves the rule. Well, she's the one that is trying to rise above it, but you can still see in her that there's some sort of like, again, I kind of remember it because, or I'm trying to remember it, but she still felt like she had something on, a heavy burden on her shoulders. You don't really get that in other places. Like, yes, there's burden, but there's not like this. It's almost like lifelike, this burden. I feel like Sumeru is probably the closest. I don't know, there's a lot of realism in Sumeru. Or I guess the characters are depicted in a realistic way. It's exaggerated probably, but still quite realistic.
You must understand. No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
I do get it, but I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back! Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a sec, is this salt?
Huh? Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt? It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the wild hunt?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we, sticklers for the rules?
Meow. Meow.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Not even an invitation check? Oh, Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Guess channels really do take you places.
After you enter, Nefer brings you and Paimon to a spot near the bar before walking into an inner room to talk business, blah blah blah. Oh my god, man. You would think by now they would stop doing this.
Finally! Now, what do we...
A mechanic and Aino's a prince. I can't read this fast. The food's...
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Hell yeah.
Are you serious?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
Previous experience coming in handy. Who'd have thought it?
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Got it! We'll give it a try!
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
Oh, where'd she go?
Hello. How may I assist?
Let's make some drinks. The customer ordered a Boreal watch. Alright, so we got some tea. Aw, this reminds me of something. Although I guess it would be the opposite for people who did this and then had the Mondstadt event. Got some milk and some mint. I wonder how this actually tastes. Because you can make this. This is easy to make yourself. I guess it depends on the tea, but it's probably just like some sort of black tea. They just pour it in a teacup? Where's the alcohol?
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Just a regular tea with milk. He didn't have the extra difficulty of picking the size of things to cut and cutting them. Wait, what?
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Huh.
Oh.
Would I be killing myself with fright here if that was an option? Oh, thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't have come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Yeah, for tea. That's crazy.
Hello. How may I sit?
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Bubbly Dusk. Juice. Caramel. Ew. Wine. Even this seems a bit much for me. What kind of juice? Is that a... Well, it's that fruit. What's it called again? You know, the fruit that they only have in Tivat. But, kind of weird looking wine bottle that is. Looks like seltzer. Well, anyway. No, they really improved their game in the Mondstadt event. The fact that he mixes it,
Now then,
shakes
get
it,
the
I
drink
mean.
to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
That was such a good event. Oh, went to the wrong place.
Doubt the Snezhnayans will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse.
I wouldn't be so sure. They look like they give a hoot about anything other than their precious research.
Hey!
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices...
I guess I can't deliver the drinks here? No. Maybe on the table, though.
Just leave it over there.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that.
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Mashtown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Who, me? Jukebox. It looks like a jukebox that can switch records. There should be 4 different records. Perhaps pressing these buttons... Oh yeah, I remember we did this.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, when that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
I wish the mixing was better. The audio mixing. They're very quiet when they speak, when we're eavesdropping.
Hello. How may I assist?
The customer ordered a soothing summer. Lemon, mint, and wine. Again, I mean, maybe it's white wine? If you have lemon with mint with red wine, I don't know. Maybe mint with red wine would be okay, but lemon and mint? It's just a little stir. He didn't even stir it. Oh my god, what kind of wine is this?
Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
It really is seltzer. It's not wine. Even white wine doesn't look like that. Oh my, it's Nefer.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet ya.
I'm Raji. They call me the honorary cocktail knight.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of nights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
Amongst the alcoholics, yes.
We were just messing with you there.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Wait, don't we already have Aino for that?
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Alright, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea, and one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without
Anything else? Oh, he doesn't want to talk anymore.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Joining us, new guy?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
There's Nefer's hand signal again. Let's go with it. Sign me up.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
By Katy Perry?
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Ugh. A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
What about the traveler? Has he really not had any
gotta
alcohol?
You monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I've rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Yes. Rigged by Hoyo. Similarly, Nefer's been maintaining an ever so slight lead, and has been using it to ask ever so slightly probing questions. That can't just be luck. I can tell that Dobrawa was lucky enough to survive stumbling into a wild hunt, but Nefer's turn is...
You're up.
Uh-oh. Ah, she left him to me.
Whoa! New face here just drew the dark horse.
By Katy Perry? Whenever I think of Dark Horse, I think of that song.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Clever Paimon.
He actually downed it in one gulp.
Damn.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation.
What did you see while you were inside the Wild Hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Ratniki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have had a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. It seems Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Huh. Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, sir. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Huh? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 Mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
My God, man. This guy's voice is deep. This is like if that kid from the event grew up. That's probably what he would sound like.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One die, 100,000 Mora.
So far, he said one sentence and then two grunts. 3 grunts.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too, and maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. 1, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Let's just note it down first.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately, even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Good thing we're on the same team.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
I guess that's it. Nobody else wants to talk?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
The wild hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the Moon Marrow?
Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information. Given the inconsistencies in Flynn's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. But let's not share that with Nefer for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam! Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Let's go.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
Hey, look! It's starting!
She's not drunk anymore.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Perhaps we should use it more often. It would certainly save the lake keepers a whole lot of running around.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure, but this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Best not keep Llama waiting.
I want to see what the medicine looks like. A map showing the locations of wild hunt phenomena, investigated and recorded by the light keepers. In theory, this information is for internal use only. This looks just like the artifact. One of Varessa's artifacts. Medicine from the Curatorium of Secrets. A special medication for treating congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. Highly effective but hard to come by. The locals of Nodcry often rely on special channels, the Curatorium of Secrets, to get their hands on it. The price usually comes with a significant markup. Let's see. Go to Hisi Island. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
She's floating. How have things been these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
This is not Cry? This all looks familiar. I wonder what happens if I don't skip it. It just stops. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait. That's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Outcry. Near Starsand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Lumine told me, but I want to know more.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
These flowers are a reflection of the damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the
Good,
curatorium
I'm
of
glad you
secrets to help
remembered.
prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Man, this Kukia, she's, look at her. Nothing phases her. Wait, what the hell? I thought we were supposed to go to Kutar. Is that where she is? Oh, I guess it is. Oh, because they always put me there automatically. I never have to get there myself. I guess I did once, but they still put me, like, somewhere here, I guess. How did we get there? Whatever. How did we get there the first time, I mean?
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
It was when you were walking around at night? Yeah, exactly. No, I just suddenly appeared there that one time, and then I guess that's when we got the waypoint. Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her? After living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand. back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly.
What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon. So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lauma just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lauma also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Lauma mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kujar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right? Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing.
You do not wish to become one? That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you. I do not desire it. Huh? Nor does it desire to come to me. And what does that mean? When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow... The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person. Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon mirror non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
This is what we saw before, only clearer. I don't know, it looks the same, doesn't it? It seems we landed safely, at least. A lot of time appears to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Lumine? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet.
Where is this?
Maybe we weren't on the ship together at all.
Ether, come on. We have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Notcry is destroyed first.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with...
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Oh, isn't that great? Once this whole business with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Silver Moon Hall, oh, okay. Wait, this is something else then. You can visit the Silver Moon Hall from time to time to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the new moon's embrace effect. When in Outcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. Oh, that's how you got that avatar, eh, Joel? That border?
Best let her rest.
No, I meant the avatar border. View records. What is this? Oh, that's the glider. The big prize here is the glider. Yeah. Looks nice. She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed upon you with the moon goddess's favor. That's the only one I've gotten. Alright, let's go back. Oh, the border isn't from there? Oh, I could have sworn it was. It looks very similar. You relate the gist of your conversation without the moon goddess joke?
The
What?
Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
The border is from doing the Notcry local legends? Ah, okay. If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry, but even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
So we're assembling a team.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your
The best of the best. The A-team. No, not again. Once with the damselette, you know, okay, yeah. Gonna rob a casino. The damselette, you not only uncover surprising truths from your memories, but also learn the true identity of the phantom masquerading as your sibling. He may well be one of the 5 sinners Dane once mentioned. Rarier. Sounds like Scooby-Doo saying something. Alright, so what do we need for this one? Problem sorting robot. Return to the Krumkake craft shop to take a look around. Alright. It's probably going to be similar. Just a simple thing to open up whatever you call that
Gotta steer clear of other people.
sigil related thing.
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
You really think so? You know, Inafa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say, but thank you. Please get some rest. I will inspect these sorting robots for you.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is going haywire.
Greetings.
Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you! Hi, Aino! Hi, Anepa! It feels like it's been ages since I last saw you two. Or, wait, maybe not. I don't know. It's all a blur. Sorry. I didn't sleep too good last night. My head's a mess. But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit better.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood has improved. Conclusion. Everything is going to be alright.
Huh. Well, I can't fault that logic. Oh, what's the matter, Aino? You can tell us. Whatever's going on, we'll help you out. Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep. Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank from Kage Craft Shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So, who are these people? They sound dangerous.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Fatui's pockets? Wow, the Nokrai faction's pretty bold. Sorry, again, not the point. What matters is, disturbing people in the middle of the night is unacceptable. Yeah, before Anefa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop and curse them under my breath. But now, I can teach them a lesson.
I already cleared them out last night. You will not be bothered again, I know.
You're the best, Anefa. Wow, so problem solved, right? Well, the sleeping problem is solved, but now there's an issue with my prospector bots. They're supposed to sort out the useful treasure from the junk. Nice! Sounds impressive. No, not impressive. There's a traitor among them.
Correct. The sorting bots delivered several items of no utility this morning. The ratio of useful to non-useful items suggests that one of the bots has malfunctioned.
My bots don't just break down for no reason. You know what I think? It was sabotage. And it must have been one of those people from last night. Then we'll find them and make them pay. Yeah! But first, I need to figure out which bot they messed with. How are you going to do that? By staring him down. You gotta put a little pressure on him and see which one starts to sweat. Okay, so psychological warfare? That works on robots? I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one by one.
Can't you just take them apart and see which one's broken?
Whoa! How's that fair? Two of them are just hard-working little bots. If I take them apart even though nothing's wrong, it'll hurt their feelings. Okay then. Ahem. Alright, listen up, you three. One of you has messed up big time. And if you don't own up, you'll be dragging your friends down with you. So, time to come clean. Or we'll... what are we gonna do again? We'll let you off. But just this once.
Stare down the bots to track down the culprit.
You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice anything off?
It's the bot on the right.
Yep, that's it. What did I say? A little psychological pressure does the trick. Come on, help me catch him. Come on, help me catch him. Nope, wrong one. over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury is low.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look. Uh-oh! He's on the run again! Catch him! What? Is that him? How did he get so big?
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. There's more going on here than a simple malfunction. But we need to catch him first. Try sucking him out!
Oh, I see.
Oh, finally! We caught him! Man, what is going on with this bot?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Huh? You can talk? I know. Is he supposed to do that? No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function, but it's all preset phrases. There's no way they have awareness like a Nepha. Their cores aren't even a fraction as advanced as hers. But it seems like he can communicate. Could his core have been upgraded or something?
Can you tell me your name?
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, why is this bot so aggressive? It's like we're the ones being interrogated.
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the fortress of Marrowseed.
The Fortress of Marrowseed. What kind of place is that?
What is it again?
You mean the Fortress of Marrowseed?
Marrowseed. Yeah, that seems right.
So you're from Fontaine?
Would you stop with the personal questions? So intrusive. Leave a girl alone.
Whoa! What do you mean, girl? You're a junk sorting robot.
I'm a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong here. This isn't the prospector bot I know, that's for sure. Well, guess the only way to find out is to open you up and see what's going on.
Don't come any closer! Somebody help!
It's okay. I'm a girl, too.
That doesn't change anything!
Apologies. Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving problems. I believe she needs some time to get to the bottom of this issue. Perhaps it would be best to follow up tomorrow.
So he still can't start this quest, right? Yep.
Weird. I know I only installed an average Nogcry machine core. Aino and Emma, we're here!
Greetings.
Well, is the problem solved?
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have way more questions than answers. What? Why?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
It has the wrong core? Oh, so now we have to hunt down the original one?
It's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, it's nothing special. The problem is, this new core is really advanced. I don't even understand half of its functions.
Really? Is that why it can talk like an Effa?
No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion at some point. Almost all the modules are damaged, but I can't fix any of them.
Wow! If even Aino's stumped, it must be really complicated.
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology. Without relevant knowledge, a breakthrough will take time.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One word. Charred.
Charred? Is that its name?
I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the deepest part of the core. That's the best protected part, which is why I was able to salvage something from there.
The best protected part?
The
In
best
the event
protected
that my
part.
core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Aino-related data to keep it intact.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Ineffa. Don't jinx yourself like that.
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it. Say knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Like that?
Yeah! Whew, that was a close one. Huh? Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core too. Otherwise, this thing wouldn't be able to talk. And I'm gonna extract it all. Here, data, come to Aino.
Man, this core is so mysterious. But if it's so high-tech, how did it end up inside a random prospector bot?
Bingo! That's the question, isn't it? Who replaced the original core with this one and why? I mean, even though it's damaged, the research value is off the charts.
Maybe it has something to do with the Fatui or the treasure hoarders.
Bingo! That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Fatui to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think? I'm pretty clever, right, Ineffa?
Of course. In fact, intel from the Curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya. Although it is unclear what was stolen, the culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
Wow! So Paimon was right. The local treasure hoarders around here aren't bold.
Actually, this group has only been active recently. The Curatorium suspects them to be outsiders not local to this area.
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway.
Well, what should we do now?
Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this bot, they're probably gonna come back for it.
Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with them. And if they're mean, Ineffa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich.
And if they try to take back the core?
I already thought of that. I'm just gonna hide it. Ineffa, can you get Little Chard and the others to come over here? Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide Little Chard in a scrap prospector bot!
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? It doesn't sound like a little girl's name to me.
How about Charred Lombro?
Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kind of like it. Then it's decided. You're Charred Lombro from now on. No complaining, all right? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, you work for me.
Don't think it likes the sound of that.
Correction. This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something in its current state.
Huh? Why?
Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, its tone and mannerisms are all just a simulation of whatever data has been preserved. Like, remember how I found the word charred in the data? Well, if that refers to a person, then basically, little Charred is just imitating their way of speaking.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure little Charred is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? It's super cool. You'll see. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? It's super cool. You'll see. Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, little Charred. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
Like I care.
We gotta do something about that temper of yours. Maybe a little flour on your head will soften you up a bit. There, much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them over for free. I pay good prices for scrap. You're gonna want to stop by every day. Deal?
Deal.
Awesome! Turns out Inefa was right all along. Everything is gonna be alright. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes alright for you too.
Nice. Charred Lombro. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Goodbye. Ah, there we go. Another wallpaper. Before I forget, I want to... Oh, they're over there now. I want to do the thing with the duck where it's related to, like, Inefa being on my team. Inefa looks like she has something to say. Well, do you? Hey, Poochie. You look like you've got something to say. Why, yes I do. And so on. I bought the Lakaberry Krumkake recipe you needed. Or you need. I do not require this recipe. Multifunctional robot for domestic application. My production date precedes yours, and my codename is superior. I do not require your assistance. I will find a recipe for Lakaberry Krumkake that suits our master's needs myself. That was it? That was the only thing? Damn, okay. Weird. Oh well. Alright, let's see if we can just start this start this mission. And then hopefully be able to get the hell out of there in the middle of it. But yeah, let's contact Aino and Inefa. I mean, they're right there.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Oh, it's been so long.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rurier's super fast?
Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagcry, heck, all of Shneznaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
PC crashed again? You weren't even playing anything? You were just watching the stream? That is concerning. Damn. It's not overheating, right?
He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
So, Well, so the thing is, when my computer, when all the parts were inside the small case, remember I had like the tiny case that I wanted to be able to carry around to LAN parties and stuff, and the video card just barely fit. I had to like even stretch it out a little bit. I had issues like that where it would just like freeze up in that same way. And even though the temperature of each obvious component was fine, I had a hunch that the temperature of the chips on the motherboard was too high. Because knock on wood, moving to a huge case has alleviated those issues. So I do think, even if like the temperature may seem fine, I don't know how, like I don't know what case you have and stuff, but that's something to keep in mind. It's spacious? Okay, maybe it's not as bad then. But still, just see if you can find the temperature of the motherboard itself. Yeah, fair enough. But like there's a way, I think, assuming there's sensors on the motherboard, you should be able to know what like the VRM temperature is. Because those VRMs could be responsible for things like that, weirdness like that.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
The worst thing was that it wasn't even like, you know, I would run a benchmark, whether it's a video game benchmark or not Furmark, but it's something like Furmark. And, you know, it was fine. But, like, there would just be times where it would give out. So that's why I had a hunch that it wasn't just the obvious things. So maybe try running a benchmark. That might be something. There's some free ones. What are they called? Oh yeah. Like, well, this one is one of the early ones. But there's better ones also available from that same place. It's just you just get the free one. Just to be able to run the thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Superposition. That's the one. That's the one you want. That's the latest one. Well, latest. They're all pretty old now. But it still exercises it. Could it have been the Wild Hunt?
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details.
Oh, this was
Only Nikki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
I hate how sometimes the Traveler will say both things, and it's unexpected. I guess he made a comment about how, oh, is Rerir really afraid of the big bad cannon?
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
The other thing you want to try to do is, I'm sure you're familiar with memtest. Try running memtest just to see if the memory is all good. You know, however many passes. I don't remember what the recommendation is. But just leave it overnight. Let it run. Because, yeah, weirdness can happen because of that, too. How many sticks of RAM do you have? Is it 2 or 4?
Batch inspection complete.
2?
Approved. Next
okay.
up.
It's not as nice to be able to like get only one of them out, but try running memtest. So don't remove any of them, but just run memtest as it is, and then see how that is.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would. Sorry, but things happen kind of suddenly, so...
Well, we did have candy, like a month ago, and then it expired within a day. Alright. Where is this going to be? I think we're gonna have to do this next time. Let's go gambling. Because I'm getting pretty tired. Curse me and starting an hour late. Alright. It's time to gamble. Hold on. We got some achievements. I want to see one that I got in the bar. So we did the quest. That's good. Channels are king. Different places have different ways of doing things. And that was just the conversation with Nefer and that other guy? Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Oh, what do we have here? Anything? No? Oh, we got this! Yay! It's so rare that we actually finish a quest. Oh, man. Emilie, take 2. Yep. Yeah, let's do it. We got one, just one standard wish. You're glad you got your PC back up and running? I mean, you could always tune in on your phone as well, right? Just bookmark the stream on your phone if all else fails. The screen should be big enough that it's not, you know, it's not too difficult to watch. Chatting is a pain in the ass on a phone, though. That's why I don't watch Twitch on my phone. But yeah, let's do it. Come on, give me something good on the standard wish for once. Let's do it, come on. Nothing. Alright. It's okay. No big deal. Let's go. Fingers crossed, everybody. Oh my god. I don't even remember what this thing is. Normal and charged attacks have 50% chance to fire a bolt of something. It's probably good for somebody, right? Surely. Oh, come on. We couldn't get a better outcome than this. This is beautiful. C6? I think she's C6 now. Hold on, let me see. Where is she? Chevreuse, Chevreuse, where are you? Yeah, she is. She will be once I learn what each constellation does. She's really confusing for me. Chevreuse is one of the ones that I have to really read because, I get it, kind of what she does, but I didn't really understand each of these. I just knew that like C6 is what you gotta get, but okay. I want to know what leads up to that. It's kind of like with Benny. It's nice that I have Benny C6, but I don't really know what everything else was. But it's great. I'm glad. It's funny because she's not like ranked up or anything, right? She's not more likely to appear in this banner, but she's a Fontanian. So it's like, wow, look at that. What a coincidence. Oh, come on. Well, at least it's new. Have I had this one before? Portable power saw. Sea shanty. That's what the power is. When the wielder is healed or heals others, they will gain a stoics. This must be one of the newer ones because it's a whole essay. They will gain a stoic symbol that lasts 30 seconds up to a maximum of 3 symbols. When using a consumed and aroused effect will be gained for 10 seconds for you to gain 40 elemental mastery. I see, so it's an elemental mastery benefit. Okay, I get it. Oh my god. It's a Fontaine weapon. It looks fancy. It looks nice. Nothing wrong with it. It's just... I always struggle to find characters to benefit from it. We'll make it work. We'll find a way to make all those weapons work someday. So the other thing regarding your computer, if it suddenly started happening, check when the last Windows update was. Because it might have to do with the Windows update as well. And it's not necessarily going to be one that's like affecting everybody, but just something about your computer, about your system disagrees with it. So maybe you'd have to just roll back or something. Or, that's the other thing. It could be if you updated your video driver recently, that could also have issues. Because if you said your controller doesn't disconnect, what the hell, man? Now they're just laughing at me. It's nice, Chevreuse. Let somebody else have a chance. But yeah, check to see if the video driver was updated recently. You might have to roll that back. Because that could also cause that type of instability. Where everything else seems to still work, but everything is frozen. Last update was April 15th. Could be related. Doesn't necessarily have to start immediately, maybe. Oh, last update for Windows. So there we go. That fits, right? Last time I think... when did we play Rocket League? That time that it crashed. Froze. Would have been... Wasn't last week, right? It was before that. I don't know. I would look into that. I would see if you can just like do something about that Windows update. And you haven't updated the video driver in ages. Fair enough. That's fine then. The previous Saturday. It may be Windows. It may be Windows. Yeah. That's one avenue. But try the mem test that I mentioned. Because that you could just leave overnight. There we go. Somebody else. Are you sure they, like, do they not rate up the Fontaine people? Maybe, I mean, they probably say somewhere if they do, but hold on. No, these are all just event. Oh no, those, yeah. Yeah, they're just... Oh, no, they... Ah, okay. They are only limited to that. It is only Chevreuse, Charlotte, Lynette, and Freminet. It's not even like... You can't even get other 4 stars. No wonder I'm getting so many weapons. It's because most of them are weapons. That's why. Ah, there we go. We figured it out. I feel like I remember seeing this before, but then I couldn't find it again. And I was thinking, like, what the hell was I thinking? But no, it is. Funny enough, I don't think I have Freminet. Well, Favonius Lance is good, right? I think it's used by some characters to generate energy. And I do need more pole arms, so I'm pretty happy about that, no matter what. Yay! Another Lynette. Can I see it from here? No. I wish they would show you, like... Why can't I check the character from here and see my current constellations? I think she's C3, maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I mean, it's nice, I guess. Another Chevreuse. It's definitely filling out my star glitter so that I'm ready for not only Barbara in June, but then Noelle in August. They're free wishes, yeah. Well, no. Remember, I'm saving them for Barbara and Noelle. Come on, fingers crossed, everybody, fingers crossed!
Greetings. I am Clorinde, a champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine.
Another Electro DPS. I have so many Electro DPSs. But no, she's cool. Clorinde is cool. I have nothing against Clorinde. I'll just have to find a way to put her to good use. Alright, well, you know what? We keep going. I'm not giving up. We got the fate point. I'm not gonna lose that. Nah, we'll make Clorinde work. I just... You saw how, like... Yeah, most of my main DPSs, I think, are Electro. Gotta make good, yeah. And hey, this way I get two, right? If I manage to pull Emilie in the end, I'll have two characters from Fontaine. Nothing wrong with that. The flute. I think we have one, but sure.
Hello, my name's Emilie. I'm a diver. Oh, no need to shake hands. I mean, no need to be so formal. If you need help surveying underwater ruins or salvaging materials, I can be of some use to you. But for anything else, you might find me a disappointment.
Man, he's so depressing. That's cool though. He's got a little penguin helper. I didn't realize it was a penguin. Really obese penguin. Last one. Well, no. We still got one more week, right? Still got one more week. Alright, alright. No worries. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Alright, let me see here. Change avatar. It's only fitting. Well, I could go Emilie. Nobody likes Emilie, so let's go with Emilie. And we'll change the name card. We got a couple, right, for the co-op stuff that we did, you and I, Joel. Which one? You pick. This one or this one? Bluish or greenish? Where's my other one? This is Series 3, this is Series 2. Oh, I didn't do Series 1 because there's like some other thing you have to do there. Blue? Alright, sounds good. Let's go with it. I'll probably try the green one eventually as well. Awesome. Nice and soothing. Cool. So, tomorrow we will be doing this. Did Mavi get back to you? To us? Either way, we're going to be doing this. You said it's short, right? So it's good. We'll do it. We'll do an anecdote. Well, we'll do some anecdote, some traveler tale. And then we'll maybe do this if Mavi's around. What? Why do I still have... Didn't I grab this? I could have sworn I grabbed this. Why didn't I get this? Oh well. That's weird. I could have sworn I, like, redeemed that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to, once we're done pulling for this week. Or no, next week? Well, anyway. When does this... 6 days from now means I won't be able to... Well, maybe we'll do it tomorrow then. Just remind me to do it tomorrow. I guess we'll pick Mona. I don't know. We'll do the test run as well tomorrow. And I think that'll be it. Oh, but then... what did I want to do? Hold on a second. I made a note for myself. Oh yeah, oh, almost forgot. We're gonna have to do the Spiral Abyss. Because this one expires before the next time, before the next stream. So we're gonna have to do this tomorrow. But I'm not holding my breath on getting floor 12 done, so it should be pretty quick, I think. Just 9, 10, 11. Let's see. You cleared this abyss with Noel DPS? Is it good for Geo? Yeah, but you probably used Linnea, no? But yeah, we'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, I wish I could use Linnea, but we can't level her up yet. So yeah, we'll do at least these 3 floors tomorrow. You know, maybe try 12. But otherwise, you know, same old, same old. No big deal if we can't. And that's it. But we'll do that either way. So whether we play together or not, I'm still going to do the Abyss. And I'm still going to do the event. That's a constant. If we don't do the Stygian, I think I'm going to do... where is it? I think I'm going to do this. Because I want to finally unlock her boss. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you have a good day, or a good night, I guess. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.